Pandas. Pandas. Pandas, 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 pandas. Good morning, my pandas. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining, everybody. Thanks for joining. Hope everyone had an amazing weekend. Hope everyone had an amazing Easter weekend. Good morning, everybody. Market's about to open in 10 seconds here. Market's opened. Daily chart. 3 bull bars in a row here. We're at the 20 EMA with a second pullback here. Interesting. I'm gonna let this cook a little bit. I need to see what's cooking. You know what I mean? Good morning, everyone. Drop those GMs in the chat. Drop those GMs in the chat. Drop those GMs in the chat. Good morning, everybody. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Seriously, you're gonna need it for this week. Let's look at the news. I'm gonna let a candle or two develop on the 5-minute chart. President Trump speaks at 1 o'clock. We have news at 10, actually. Okay. We might just have to wait till news. This could be a little wild today. Actually, we got a lot of news this week. We have PMI services today at 10 a.m. We have no news on Tuesday. What news on Wednesday, 2 o'clock. Thursday, core PCE. That's at 8:30 a.m. And then Friday, 8:30 a.m., core CPI. These are pretty big news events coming up next week, so be ready. Be ready, pandas. Just get ready. I wonder, can you with Apex? Why did they make the Apex website even worse? Who's like designing these websites? They're so bad. Anyways, let's look at the 150K account. I like trading 150. Actually, it's a 50K account. I think most of you guys trade the 50K accounts. This allows you 6 minis on the trial. And then you can only do 4 minis on the... Which, you know, actually makes sense. 4 minis is a lot for how much trailing drawdown you get. Let me see. So $3,000 divided by 6 divided by 20. You need a 25-point move to pass. 25-point move on the Nasdaq? I mean, you typically will get a 25-point move with news if the news is good, right? If the news is strong, it's not so far-fetched to think 20 points. You'll hit 20 points. Like 20 points is pretty common, or 25 points. Definitely harder than before, but also a little bit easier because then you can have more pullback. Like you can have a deeper pullback and it won't maybe stop you out. I don't know. It's a little confusing. So on right now on the regular trading hours, we just hit Thursday's high. This is Thursday's high actually. Friday's high is right here. We already broke above it. We pretty much opened at it. And we just kind of launched to Thursday's high. The reason why I'm a little bit concerned going long here is because the daily chart, we're right on the 20 EMA. So we do have 3 bull bars leading up to it, but it's a 2-legged pullback forming. And also feels like a breakdown retest of this trading range. I'm going to be a little conservative here. I did draw a trading range, and I think the trading range will end up working out. Maybe something like this now. Now we're breaking out of this trading range. We're still within our first 5-minute bar, pandas. Let's wait a little bit. Currently, my accounts, my highest account, maybe I should just organize it by highest, but basically, My highest account is 4,986, more or less 5,000. My lowest account is 2,936, basically 3K. So I have about a $2,000 discrepancy between my highest accounts and my lowest accounts. The reason being is because I traded some of my accounts before I got all 20. But I just say more or less. I'm gonna just use my highest account as my like gauge of how much money I have. It's just easier, and obviously it looks better. It looks better on the YouTubies. But say more or less. Let's just use. Really, what's most important is how much threshold you have left, and we have $7,500 threshold, and we are basically at basically around 5K. So more or less 5,000. That's about 10% of the way there to a million. 10% of the way there. We get payouts at 7,500. My goal, hopefully, is by the end of this month, I get my first max payout. And it's not so far fetched because we have 4 more weeks of trading this month essentially, and uh, basically we have 19 days, 19 days of trading left. So I need to get let's say my lowest account, which is 2,936, and we need let me do this first. I always forget how much I need. 11,250 minus 2,936. So we need to make $8,314 more. $8,314 more divided by 19. This is how much we need per day. We need to make about $437 per day. $437 per day on average. This trading range, we're back in this trading range. And what a crazy move we had. We got folded here. I'm thinking we're filling this gap here, pandas. I'm thinking the market wants to fill that gap on the 5-minute chart. And it looks like it's going down with it with some conviction. You know what I mean, pandas? If we get a close beneath this low here, 2 closes beneath this low, I'm going to look to fill that gap at 24.212. 24.212. It's pretty far actually. 24.212.50. Right here's my target. Okay. We're going to go for it with a lower high. Let's see if we can get... Ooh. I mean, with a strong bull bar like that, I think you sit on your paws, no? You sit on your paws, no? Sit on your paws a little bit? Golly, that risk is huge. Strong bear bar, any near is low. But the risk is quite large. Yeah, look at that risk you take. Am I eager to jump in here? Okay, I'm glad I waited. Not the first entry. It's going to second entry. Risk is still quite large. Terrible signal bar, right, pandas? We sit on our paws a little bit. We don't take the signal bar. We can't. We can't take that signal bar. We're just waiting patiently, pandas. I think this is the signal bar we take, no? Whoa. Whoa. 2 bear bars in a row. I guess I'll go short. Strong bear bar, any odds low. That's kind of what I want to see. I need 2 bear bars in a row here. Ooh, we didn't get my 2 bear bars in a row. There's problems here, pandas. There's problems. We got issues. We got issues. We got issues. We waited very patiently, pandas. That second to short, terrible signal bar. We waited very patiently here. And it paid off. As in not losing money, so it paid off. And that's some big risk there. I'm gonna extend this trading range. I thought these two bear bars sealed the deal for us to go lower, but it seems like no. So we're gonna set our pause here. We're back in our trading range. We're right in the middle of it now. Just I was very patient, and this signal bar didn't look good, and lots of risk here. If I went short on this first entry on the bad signal bar, yeah, that's a lot more risk that I would want to take on a not such a good setup. We're sitting patiently. This is my target right here, pandas. That's my target. Let's see if we fill it. At this point, I'm not sure. We basically have two. We have a close within the first 5 minute bar. So the orb, we don't have an orb yet. The orbs are a little more significant on Monday, especially if it goes towards a gap. That that was created from Friday to Monday, right, over the weekend. So I like to try to fill that gap as quick as possible, the weekly gap. And if we have an orb that goes down to it, you're not gonna put all your eggs in one basket, but you know, you can scale it and probably make a good trade here. Good morning, Andre Mia. Good morning, Slowpoke. Welcome back, Luis. Good morning. Good morning, fellas. Lower high, second entry short here. Is it the best trade? It's a trade. I can try. Signal bar is terrible. Okay. I don't know about this. It's very hard to say. Okay, we wait. We wait. No problem waiting here. We're in no rush here to make bamboo pandas. All that matters is your next setup. Who cares about last week? Who cares about Friday? Who cares your last trade? Doesn't even matter. All that matters is your very next trade. All that matters is your next setup, pandas. And we're gonna wait for it. This push down, I think, warrants another push down, but I'm not entirely sure here. This is lots of overlapping bars. You can see limit orders being bought here, limit orders being sold here, and maybe no longer. The 5 minutes diabolical. I may just have to wait until we get a close outside the first 5 minute candle to get a good idea what's going to happen today. Uh, Again, we're just on a strong daily resistance. Super strong bull bar on the weekly chart. But it looks like a limit order market to me. Like, if this was like a right, if you didn't know this was a weekly chart, I'd probably go short here or the 20 EMA to push it back down. That's what I would do on the weekly. Oh, we're back to the top of the trading range. Trading range still intact here. Maybe we just have to wait till we break out of it, or if we feel like the trading range is strong, we can trade the trading range itself. The problem is it's a little difficult. Oh my gosh, chill out. Woo! All right. I thought we're for certain gonna fill the gap as this bar was forming. It looked so strong uh, and it happened so quickly. But now I don't know. Now I just simply don't know. I could do something tricky and trade some micros here. Just go short somewhere here, thinking we're in trading range and scale in. It's 181 bucks if I get back to the bottom of this. And we have news at 10. You might just have to wait till news. Sitting on my pause. Whoo. Interesting. It's hard to say we're going to break out because we haven't had clean close above this pivot high. Hard to say we're going to break out here. Big down, big up, and the up is choppy. It just feels like trading range price action to me. We should start with a big up, big down, big up again. Second entry long. If I sense this was a strong breakout, I wouldn't want to get in long here, but this to me does not look like a strong breakout. This looks like to me it stalled at the breakout point and possibly looking to reverse, or it could just be charging up to breakout, but because of that, it's just too hard to say. It's a good signal bar to go long. Don't think I'm taking any reversals here. Not above the 20 MA like this. It's a second entry long. Maybe looking for a new high. Strong bull bar ending on its high. You're thinking, for sure you make a new high here. But the fact that it got reversed like that, right at the strong bull bar, shenanigans. That's the definition of shenanigans. When you get strong bull bar ending on its high, no follow through, shenanigans. That means limit orders are all waiting here to push us back down. This doesn't happen unless there's limit orders waiting above here. Shenanigans, like I said. Right? If I went long here and came out break, I would come out break even by now. That's ridiculous, but that's the type of market we're in right now. The fact it does stuff like that is really, does not really make me, doesn't really make me happy. Pandas, make sure you scalp that like button. Choppy. We have news at 10. Another 5-minute candle closing within the first 5-minute candle's range. Here's our first 5-minute candle. That's your range. You close within it again. We bounced off the 20 EMA once again. This could be signs for some pressure to break out. Nine pushes up, pandas. What can I say? It's 9 pushes up. It doesn't actually get very far with 9 pushes up, but it's 9 pushes up. News at 10. News in about 9 minutes. I still don't feel like it is breaking out yet. Still kind of confusing, if you ask me. It looks very sloppy here, very choppy. Okay. Maybe the market's trying to break out. Certainly looks like, yeah, it might be trying to break out here. The big up, big down, big up, always confusing. If you have that kind of beginning, you gotta stay on guard, pandas. You gotta stay on guard. It ends up pushing up pretty strong. I probably just wait till news, but we'll see here. Remember, pandas, my goal, what I'm trying to get to, is max payouts by the end of this month. I gotta get these accounts up to 11,000. That's just a goal, soft goal. It's not like, oh, I fail if I don't get there, but I think that's a good cadence to have. And if I don't get there, it's fine. But I think I'm just trying to set the expectation for you guys to know, like, I'm trying to take this slow as possible, and I might have some red days along the way, which will hopefully average out my will average out by the end of this month to get me a full payout. Hopefully, we'll see. I mean, pandas like breakout retest, good signal bar, second inch long here. But I feel like shenanigans right now. I just don't trust this market. It's kind of a bit diabolical. I don't like these strong bull bars getting reversed. Strong bull bar getting reversed. Strong bull bar getting reversed. I do not like that. And to me, that just signals that there's some tomfoolery going on. This is a second entry long coming off two key areas, and it's a breakout retest of this pivot high. So there was some credence to go along there, and a good signal bar. So those who took that long, congratulations. I was still worried about this trading range, this big trading range here that we've kind of have been in for a while, and big up, big down, big up. To me, just signals be careful. And I mean, certainly looking for a new high here with the second entry long. You make the one-to-one, so I would consider that a successful scalp if anyone took it. But typically when I see this, I'm looking for a new high. That's kind of my target. But a one-to-one is made, so it is successful, at least for a scalp, for a one-to-one scalp. You know, that's your bare minimum you're getting. All right, that's a bare minimum goal, take profit you should aim for, is the one-to-one. We got our first close outside of the 5 minute, first 5 minute candle. But look at this candle. This candle closes beneath, under this pivot, so we're not able to close above the previous candle's high. It could break out, but it could be a weak breakout. We also have this large wick here, so it is a bull bar and is closing above the first candle's high. So there could be some bullishness here, but I'm concerned about the details. The details here. This closing beneath here shows me there was so many limit orders here. We couldn't even close above this previous candle's high, and that's a problem, right? If you're gonna be a strong breakout, that's not what you want to see. Like if you're gonna be a strong bull trend day today, like those things, like you should not see that. Like that should not happen. You should close above the previous candle's high. Like at least it seems obvious to me that should happen. And the fact that you didn't makes you just at the very least pause and figure out what's happening here. Why isn't this as strong as I think it's going to be? Right? Is this as strong as I think it's going to be if I'm trying to go long? And the answer I think is no. We don't make that new high. In fact, we break this low. So we actually made a new low here. So we made a lower low here. And it's kind of like the first one we've seen in a while. But it's a lower low and a lower high because we broke this low. So trend has changed here. The lower high and the lower low. Is it a pullback is a question. We got news coming in about 3 minutes. I'm just waiting for that news. Is the news going to be big? Probably not. It's ISM numbers. Do you even know what that is? Do you know what ISM services numbers are? Do you know what that even stands for? No, I'm just asking because I have no idea. It's a high impact news, but at the same time, I don't even know what it means. So we're just so typically it doesn't move. I mean, the big movers are PCE, CPI, FOMC. These are big movers. Every once in a while, you get a big move. Not every once in a while, but unemployment could be a big move as well. Unemployment numbers, especially if the market's in a very sensitive time. If the market's sensitive. right? Like if people are fearful of recessions and stuff, then it has more impact. Um, Again, big down, big up, big down, big up. Tomfoolery, confusion. Hard to trade any of this in my opinion. Like I'm not really keen on trading price action that looks like this. News in about 1.5 minutes here. I'm sitting my pause. Most likely nothing will happen, but I mean that's no different than what's happening now. So it's really confusing for me. It's hard for me to like even create a trading range here. I don't even know. I don't even know like how to really set it up. It's quite confusing. News dropping about 1 minute and market's going completely sideways. The question is, are we going to break out or are we going to come back to the bottom trading range? And if we get some price action, strong bearish, you know, price action, and we're like somewhere here, then it's probably safer to think we might actually be coming back to the bottom trading range than breaking out. I always think about trading ranges as being like vacuums, and the market typically likes to go back into the vacuum, and it usually has a strong hold on it. The market is very attracted to those areas. And the further you away, like like gravity, how gravity works, same idea, I think. The further you are away from a planet, like the less gravitational pull it has. So if this breakout's really breaking out, then the less effect. Whoa, that's the news, pandas. That is the news right there. And it didn't do much, but I mean, I'm not holding any trade into that. And hopefully now maybe the market can loosen up a little bit and figure out a direction because this is diabolical. We got two closes above the 5 minute candle now. Now this is a strong bull bar with a lot of retracement. And again, the devil's in the details. Big breakout here. I'm looking to go long. I'm looking for a long. Golly, that's ugly. Never mind. I am not looking for a long. That is gross. I am looking for a short now, pandas. What in the world? I'm looking for a short now. That is diabolical. No follow through whatsoever. It looked like it was like on its last breath. It gasped for its last breath, and that's what it was. That's the last breath gasp right there. And you can tell by the follow through. No follow through. In fact, it completely reverses. So the last gap, the last gasp here could signal for us a reversal. That's what it looks like. The market took its last gasp and we just got A-topped. Market A-topped here. Am I looking for a lower high? Fail second entry long is my favorite, best setup here, but I'm going to be eager to go short here just because I know the trading range gravitational pull is very strong. Am I looking for a lower high here? I mean, at the end, this is a decent push up. If you got some bamboo here, that's really good. I think, to me, this looks like a failed breakout. And we're coming back into our trading range. Strong move back into the trading range, in my opinion. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bear bars in a row. I'm just looking for a pullback at this point. It's a terrible signal bar, but can we try? One time. Lower high. Big bounce. Possible another trading range developing up here. It is so strong, I just want to go short here. It's a terrible signal bar. Ugly looking signal bar here. I'd rather wait for a second entry. That's an ugly looking signal bar. But this push down is so strong, I'm looking for one more push down here. I'm looking for a second leg down now. This push down is so strong, coming after an exhaustive move up. I'm thinking we have another leg down here. I like to take it, but this is a bad signal bar. And it's the first entry, so I'm sitting my pause here. Okay, it does end up making a new low, and this could flush here. But I'd rather be patient today because this is kind of tricky. If we don't break that high, pandas, I'm going for it. The market is so eager to go short. It's not even allowing to break the previous candle's high. And I could get burned here because of that. We'll see. It looks like I'm going to get burned here. I should have waited for my setup. Failed second entry long. I just saw like it couldn't break above the previous candle's high, and this was eager to go down. I thought that's what it meant, but I could be getting bamboozled here. I could easily be getting bamboozled here. Or I'm bamboozling the market, pandas. I think I gotta hold my risk here. I think I'm holding my risk a little bit here because yeah, I'm not sure what kind of tomfoolery this market's up to. I'll take my 25 points.
Target filled.
Easy peasy. Easy peasy. I decided to just take my profits because I feel like trading range price action. And you typically want to scalp. But 25 points is a pretty darn big scalp, right? That's 500. That's 500 across 20 accounts. That's $10,000, pandas. $10,000 first trade, and we were very patient here on this trade, and I could have made more money, but pandas, I didn't know it. I didn't know. I mean, it looked strong. I probably could have held. Looks like we're trying to fill the gap on the regular trading hours. This is a monster candle, bigger than any previous candles. But look to the left of the chart. I mean, this is a pretty big. This is a big candle, and any regard. It's bigger than all the candles other than this candle here, the huge breakout candle on Friday. So it's a big bear bar, but we're still within the range. So like I said, this trading ranges create like gravitational pulls, and we didn't get far enough away from it, and we crashed back down into this gravitational pull here. Second to short, maybe. Consider it. Seeing how strong the bear bar is on the 5-minute chart, thinking it'll probably have a little bit of follow through. And I'm waiting for my second to short here. I'm not going to get it though. No second to short here. I mean, it's far away from 20 MA. It's the main reason why I'm waiting. We do have a target here, very clear target to fill the gap. If we get a setup down here to get down to it, I probably will try. If it wasn't such a trading range day today, I would probably add it onto this. Trade. I probably would have added onto it. But because of the trading range price action, I did not want to add. I wanted to scalp out and then and try to look for another entry if I can. Because when the market looks like this, you just don't know what's going to happen. It's very, very, very choppy. And we had issues, right? The 5-minute, again, like this couldn't break out. This did break out, but look, it retraced all the way down. We had a strong bull bar. We had issues. Like I didn't think it was going to go that much higher. Another first entry here. On TBT, does trailing drawdown stop after 2K? Depends on what which the 50K counts. 50K counts, yes. It turns static. It's much like other prop firms, much like Apex. once you get past the trailing, once you make the profits of your trailing threshold, like let's say like your trailing threshold is $2,000 and you make $2,000 in your account turns to a static threshold, and then from there you can basically withdraw any money you have above that safety net, right? They always make the safety net the same as the threshold. It makes sense to me, right, that they do that. It makes sense because right, if you're gonna uh let people take money out, then, well, actually it doesn't make sense. It's kind of arbitrary, to be honest, but forget I said anything. Safety nets don't make sense to me. They don't make sense to me. Oh gosh, safety net is literally there just to make it more difficult for you to withdraw money. That's all. That's a prop firm strat, and I'm here for it. Eventually, because you can start withdrawing from that safety net. At least on the legacy accounts for Apex and TPT, you can do it as well. And because of that, you got a second entry short here. Bad signal bar. Bottom of potential trading range. Big push down, so you're thinking one more push down here. The trading range price action is what's getting me, and then this bad signal bar. This is a good signal bar? Maybe? Not good enough for me, but the risk is quite small. Definitely terrible now. Oh, the signal bar actually is better, but the risk is large now. The risk got huge. If you went short, the risk got to 16 points. Became too big for me. Two bear bars in a row. I could just try to go short here on two bear bars in a row. Better to look for a pullback. If this is another bear bar, I think I'm just going to go short. If this is another bear bar, I'm going short, Panis. Yeah, that's why you wait. That's why you wait, Panis. That's why you wait patiently here. That's why you wait patiently. I'll look for a lower high here. That's why you wait patiently. It's not giving me a lower high. Darn it. It's going to go without me. It's all good. I know I'm missing this. I think I have a setup. If it's somewhere near here, I'm going to look for a trade around that area. The reason why I did take the second short because the risk became big at the very end. And technically that's your signal bar. Right, this is your risk here. If you took that short, your risk is now this. 17 some points. Yep, that's why you wait patiently, pandas. You wait patiently. Lower high here. The good signal bar, I would consider it. That's why you wait. That's why you wait patiently. Bad signal bar. Could still be a lower high, but diabolical. Right? You don't want to make a new low here, which is probably what I would wait for. You definitely make the 1-to-1 though. So it's a good trade at the end. Well, this is tricky. I pull a poll up. Would you trade a prop firm just like TPT, but you can trade up to 20 accounts? Would you? Some wild price action. It's actually incredibly disgusting to me because of this. Expanding pattern, right? Making higher highs and lower lows. This is diabolical, pandas. This is diabolical market cycle. I hate expanding patterns. It's because they take forever to break out, and you just never know. You just never know. It's just so difficult to trade for me. Expanding patterns and everything in between the expanding pattern is just like I'm happy with my 500, and I should honestly just end the day. You know what I mean? I should just end it, send it, and end it. You know what I mean? I should just be happy with my 500. I mean, it's nice, right? I'm also trading. I'm with Apex. I'm also trading my TPT accounts. I have 5 of them, and they're all beyond their safety net. So any profit I make, I really like to keep because that means I can like withdraw that money today, and that kind of is helping my psyche a little bit. I realize like if I'm like trading, basically if I'm trying to withdraw every single day, then it's kind of like it helps you protect your profits a little bit more. So I have like more incentive to just protect my profits. How many times have I like show up depends on the market cycle. If the market cycle is good, but when I look at this kind of price action today, it doesn't make me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. I'll tell you that much. This is just very diabolical, and it all started with the with. I mean, we just look at the 5 minute chart. Big up, big down, big up, big down. And the first big up, big down, big up to me, that was already clues that I'm like, this is gonna be tricky. It's gonna be very tricky, and tricky it is. Yeah. Okay. So something happened here. We're back at the top of the trading range, at least as I have drawn it. But we did not hit the bottom of it. This is typically a bullish sign. Because now we have bullish pressure to push to the upside. This is showing bullish pressure. That's, I mean, that's a hard long to take. I mean, I don't know what to say. Still in a trading range, so could be difficult. Could come back down to the bottom. It gives. I wish it was 100% true all the time, but this could be signs. There's a high. There's a chance. I don't want to say high probability. I don't know what the probability is actually, but now there is like a chance that this could break out here. So we failed to hit the bottom of the trading range, right? Which means that there were so many bulls here eager to jump in. They did not allow it to get to the bottom of the trading range with limit orders. They pushed it up to a certain point. And let's see if that carries through for a breakout. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we'll A-top back to the bottom near here. 2500 tick chart, it actually is the way the trading range indicator drew it out. Makes it, it actually did bounce off the bottom of the trading range, and now we're back to the top of the trading range. So this could be the top of the trading range, and we can just come back to the bottom of it as well. But the way I drew it out manually on the 500 tick chart, it missed the bottom. to be honest, I don't know. I feel like this is actually more accurate. The 2500 tick chart. What to do? What to do? Maybe I'll jump on micros here. Knowing that this day is diabolical, might as well jump on micros and just trade a trading range and scale in. Know what I mean? It actually might not be a bad plan today to jump on micros. Plus, we have big news coming up. Let's see. On Thursday, I think that's our biggest news. We have FOMC meeting minutes, but it's not with the conference. So typically, I don't know. The market does move sometimes with that, but not all the time. President Trump speaks. That could move the markets, and the market may be like just girding itself for that at 1 p.m. That's a bigger news than ISM numbers, I think. So the market could be going sideways until 1 p.m. and wait for President Trump to speak. That could also be the case, which it almost makes sense and almost makes me feel like I want to stop trading today until 1 p.m. Like, unless I see something so unskippable that I just have to take it regardless if I win or lose, like I'm going to just be happy with the trade. What would it take for that to happen? Will we come back near the bottom to fill the gap? That would be one scenario. If we start closing beneath this low here, I will most likely look for a setup to get to fill the gap. That's one way I would go in. If we're trading so high above this pivot high, right now to me the expanding pattern is tricky because it's like every time you're near the previous pivot high, like it can always be a reversal spot. Every pivot high is a reversal spot, and it's just too uncertain for me. I don't know. I don't like it. Having decent push up here. Do I love it? No. I mean, it just feels like trading range to me. And because of that, being up 500 today, I think I'm happy with that. Bio's odds made choices. Can you hide the account info from stream? What does that mean? We don't need to see those numbers. It's pretty important because I'm doing a $1 million challenge, so I'm trying to get my accounts to 1 million. That's kind of the point of the streams right now. I'm trying to get to 1 million. So it's, I don't know. How do you know how close I am to 1 million unless you see the count numbers? I'm sorry if it's offending you that the accounts are up, but you're like the one. In fact, you're like the 0.001% who doesn't want to see the counts. Most people do want to see the counts. In fact, most traders don't show their accounts because they're not profitable. If I go to a stream and I don't see their accounts, I immediately turn it off. And I'm just like, I have no reason to look at the stream because I have no idea. Like, if they're not showing their accounts, then it just means that they are, at the very least, it shows that they're, in my opinion, they're not confident that they're profitable. So they don't want to show their accounts because it's going to keep showing that they don't have much money. But if I show my accounts and it shows that I've made $5,000 already on these accounts, then at least at the very least shows I have confidence that I think I can be profitable here. I mean, I disagree. I disagree. I mean, if I go to a stream and I just don't know how much money this trades me, especially if they don't give you a daily P&L, like I can't even see the daily P&L. I'm like, what is the point of this? I don't even know what's happening here. I immediately turn it off. If a trader doesn't show like a trade from beginning to end, if they talk about a trade and then all of a sudden they switch over to like a new screen or new chart that they're already in a trade, just stop following, stop watching that stream immediately. Like these are huge red flags. Huge red flags, in my opinion. Because that means most likely they either, they only show you the good trades. They didn't show you any losing trades. To me, that's just, it's a bit silly. It's not worth my time, If I'm really trying to learn how to trade here, I'm not going to be spending my time watching some trader where I can't not verify what they're doing. On this stream, you'll literally watch everything from beginning to end. I will explain my thought process between every trade. There are some days where I may not even take a trade. Like days like today, like I just don't see, like, this is not like a grand day. This is not an amazing price action, in my opinion. It's very difficult. Everything feels uncertain for me. Like, I don't know if this is the top of the trading range. And if I go long here, I don't know if I'm going long at the top of the trade. I don't know if it's a dumb trade to take. And the fact that I don't know that makes me want to just not trade it. Do you trade two-legged pullbacks on a 5-minute chart? Yeah. Yes, I do. I trade 5-minute chart. I'll trade it. If I see a good setup on a 5-minute, I'll take it. I'll probably take it with micros, though, because the risks are quite large. Risks are quite large on the 5-minute chart. Got a second entry long maybe forming here. It's really confusing. The fact that when I look to the left and I see all this price action, and we're really seeing that any of these can be resistances, it's hard for me to take a trade to go long here. And if it does go higher and higher, then great. Then it can break out for me. And once it breaks out, then I'll look for a long. To me, it's better to wait when it's just confusing. We are on our trend line here. The good signal bars could be somewhat hard to pass up. But for me right now, I don't know. I mean, that's not even a good signal bar, so easy to pass up. Very bad signal bar. Like, I'd rather go short here than long, in my opinion. I'd rather go short here than long. Like, thinking it's something more like this. Spike channel. Right, spikes and channels. Probably makes a measure move of some sort. Measure move made. Now, pushing back down to double top, higher low, higher high, double top. Feels like entry long is a better setup, in my opinion, to go short here. Thinking we're near the top of trading range. So we'll see. And even then, I'm like, I don't know, because we didn't reach the bottom of the trading range here, so it could possibly break out here. So a short trade here may not be good either. But I'm more confident in a short trade here than a long trade. When it looks like trading range to me, I usually try to go short near the top. When it looks this choppy. And how do I know it looks choppy? How do I know it's going to be choppy today? Right, this big up, big down, big up, big down, big up. And guess what? Most likely big down. Several bear bars in a row, even make it more enticing to go short here. At this point, the hardest part about this trade is getting your setup. I need a previous candle's high to break so I can get a lower high. Give me a lower high and I'll take it. Right, feels like entry long. Bad signal bar to go long against. Silly trade to go long against, in my opinion. And because that's so silly to go long here, I'm going to try to punish those who went long. And I'm going to try to go short here. It's a silly trade to go long. It may go up, but it's still a silly trade to go long. The thing about trading, it's like... The thing about trading is that it's a profession that even... even if the result is bad, it doesn't mean that you did wrong. You know what I mean? And if the result is good, that doesn't mean you did right as well. It's one of those professions. This is what makes trading so difficult. It's a profession that even if you're right, like if you did the right thing, it doesn't always mean good results. It's quite a large risk here. I don't like that. I don't like how it's a larger risk here. I don't want to hold this entire risk, but I mean, yeah, this is diabolical here, huh? It's gonna get me. That's a better setup in my opinion to go short here. I mean, you got to punish those who went long against on this signal bar, and I'm gonna try to punish those people. And looks like they're re-punishing me. It's just diabolical. I should have been happy with my 500 and just walked away for today. Like I knew something like this was gonna happen. It's just this is a very difficult trade in my opinion. Just going long at the top of a trading range, why not? And look at this risk, right? Look at this huge wick here. You're thinking that's a good sign, right? Strong bear bar ending near its low. You think this is like all good signs for you to go short. But trading range days, this is not necessarily, does not mean it's going to be good for you. So I'm ready to lose this trade. And I was ready to lose a trade before I even started the trade, before I entered the trade. So, and I'm fine with ending today break even. Like, I'm completely okay with that because I already know that, it could happen. Days like today, typically do trade like break even because how difficult it is. Too many reversals, too many good setups fail, too many bad setups work out. I don't know what's happening here. Now it's like, I'm not sure. It's a bad follow through, but creates a bear bar here. We're going in and out of the 20 MA. I mean, if we break beneath this low here, we might have a chance to push down. I feel like in my mind I already lost a trade. Golly. In my mind I already lost this trade. You can't even come out break even, so that's not a good sign for me. Right? Like it didn't even come to a point where it will able to take me a break even. This is most likely gonna push up strong. So this is why my max stop loss would be right here. I'll just take the hit. I'm not gonna risk anymore. I'm not gonna move my stop loss. I'm not gonna do anything. We're just gonna take the hit here because the fact that we couldn't come out break even right here is a bad sign for me because now those who went short here are stuck, and some of them may keep moving their stop loss because they got stuck here. But that's a really bad idea right now because this can keep going up really strong. Go really strong. We took the hit. I mean, I'm up $56. That's green is green, right, pandas? Green is green. Ugh. I mean, I already know today's gonna be tough and it's gonna be diabolical. And Trump speaks at 1, so I don't know why. I mean, that to me was a trade that I felt like was well worth it. Felt like top of trading range and possible reversal area. Worth enough for me to try. Your entry bar looks like this. Not too shabby. At the end, ended up becoming just another trading range in this area here. And let me come back down, whatever. Very tricky. And even though I'm green, like basically on that trade, I lost like $400 worth of threshold, which is annoying. Which is the annoyance of the trailing threshold. Trailing thresholds are diabolical, but it is what it is. Helps you keep your trade tight. Okay. Maybe those who, you know, raise their risk may get rewarded here. Yeah. Those who raised their risk got rewarded there. Now it's making the move that I wanted to make after it stops me out. So not much you can do about that, right? Come on, break even. At the very least, come up break even here, and you get the strong bear bar ending near slow, no follow through within all these pivots. Is this more tomfoolery? Yeah, I just hate days like today. I already knew it was gonna be difficult. We're up 56, but still, I mean, look at it. It's the worst type of market cycle. I should not have been taking that trade. I should just set on my pause for the rest of the stream. I mean, it's just unnecessary risk here. This is diabolical. This is disgusting. Good luck to anyone who's trading this actively. I will try one more time and go short. It's a fail second entry long again. I'll try one more time and then that's it. Like I cannot handle this anymore. It's within a trading range as well. Honestly, I should even take it because this is trading range. I should be going long here. I should be looking for a fail second entry short to fail. Or sorry, the fail second entry long to fail, which is funny because it's a double trap. I want the trap to fail, so the double trap. Just like how this trap failed, I want to take that trade again, but back to the upside. And I'm okay with today, walking away with $56. Days like today, I typically break even. Like, I pretty much match the energy of the market. If it's choppy, I usually end up break even. If it's a strong trend, I usually make some money. That's how it is. The times I lose the most money right now is when it's like a strong trend, but within the trend, it starts to show like it's basically like a mix of trading range and trend, where it's like trends and then gets super choppy, trends super choppy, trends super choppy, and it's like every time I try to jump in the trend, it gets super choppy, and I lose money, and but the trend keeps going, so I'm like, okay, my bias is still correct, like I want to go long, but I can't because or I keep trying to go long, but it keeps making me keeps stopping me out because this actually just turns to chop. Those days I've lost the most money on, and it's like I'm trying to go long in the uptrend, but I can't make money. Those days are man, those are tough, and that's why I have a DLL to prevent myself from busting my accounts on days like that, on like days like those, because you will see them, and and the fact that you will see them, you need to have a safeguard against it. Basically, worst case scenario. You need a safeguard against the worst case scenario, and that's my $1,000 DLL. That's why I have it. Diabolical. Nothing to trade here, and just watching. Truly, this is very very diabolical. Maybe strong push to the downside, but hard to say what's going to happen because you're still in this trading range. So now if you sell here and it goes back up, then you know what can you do? You basically try to trade a breakout here and it failed. And the chances of things breaking out right now are not very high, I don't think. Multiple bear bars in a row, but still closing within the range. That closes beneath the range. Now we got 4 bear bars in a row. Some traders with some cojones literally just go long at the bear bar here. And they're scalping very little here. They went long here and they scalped. Man, they're scalping like 10 points. That's diabolical. It's not even worth a trade for me. 10 points like that. Too much risk for 10 points, in my opinion. Too low probability for 10 points. Woo! Look at that. Look how diabolical that is. What am I looking at here? Look how diabolical that is. I'm telling you, this market is very, very, very difficult. I don't know. Should I just go short somewhere? Golly. Ugh. It's a bad signal bar. Whoa, almost got me in that trade. Almost put me in that trade. Sean Barber ending on its low. Just follow through. Is today a day we just follow through? Breakout follow throughs? Look how dive. I'll try here or whatever. I'll try. I don't love it, but I'll try. Small risk. They push back up. Now the risk is not so small anymore. Whoa! Almost put me in that trade again. Maybe I should have been in that trade. It could work out for me. This is the reversal I wanted, pandas. And I tried to do it here, but it did some stupid thing like this, and then it finally reversed. It reversed the way I wanted to reverse after stopping me out and went up a few more ticks and then pushed down. Just what can you do? It is what it is, right? Not much you can do about that. Jeez Louise. Golly. Bouncing off a trend line. So strong. Oh, okay, whatever. And days like this is hard because, like, once you get a strong move, you can't really jump in with momentum because it reverses so often. The 2500 tick chart really marked the trading range so perfectly. In fact, it bounced off perfectly at the bottom of it, now coming back up to the top of it. Don't question the trading range indicator, I'll tell you that. Golly. Don't test it. It's a personal DLL. Jeez. I'm just gonna try this. No, I can't. This is so ugly. This is so ugly. Lower high. I can't even take it. I truly can't take it. Decent signal bar. It looks like it wants to hit the top of this triangle. I should wait. I should wait. Got no clue what's happening here. It's not worth taking this short. Even though the reward could be very good. Reward could be excellent here. Probability, though, is lower high. I don't know. I think I did the right thing waiting for this test to be tested up here. I think I did the right thing. Cause this could be a magnet. And if I went short here and it came back up here, I would be kicking myself, and I just would not like that. That would really tilt me. If I went short here and it popped back up here, and I told myself I knew I should have waited. You know, that's one of the most tilting things ever. So here I am, just waiting. Fails like a long, looks disastrous. It's a bad signal bar too. Yep. Wait for this to be tested. Like I said. Bull bar ending near its high. If it goes down, it goes down from here, but I don't know. Jeez, this is strong bull bar, strong bear bar. Now risk is large. Your risk is 20 some points. Bear bar, any odds low. Good signal bar goes short actually. Like I said, I would be kicking myself if I went short and it stops me out and tests this triangle. Like, I would really break my mental capital. That would bust my mental capital, you know what I mean? Not even my real capital, but that would bust my mental capital. I'll get so tilted. I don't mind if this goes down without me. I have a potential setup to look for a trade near here. I don't mind it going down. I want it to go down. If it does, then I actually will have some directional trading. This is like very difficult to trade this because there's no direction right now. I think I did the right thing. Waiting for this to be tested up here before trying to go short, and my patience obviously makes me miss this move to the downside. But it's okay. I'd rather not lose money than not gain money. You know what I mean? I'd rather not lose money than not gain money. I'd rather be flat than be red. You know what I mean, Panis? I'd rather be flat than red. Can I get an amen in the chat? Can I get an amen in the chat? Can I get an amen in the chat? I'd rather be flat than red. Yeah? Hallelujah. Heisenberg. Hallelujah. Amen to flat is greater than red. Absolutely. And that's what you have to preach to yourself on days like today. Just extremely difficult, in my opinion. This is difficult for me. This is not easy. There's nothing clear. Clearest thing I had here, and it failed. So that's like, I already know. Diabolical. Clearest trade you had, and it failed. Are we going to get ready for a big move here, Pandas? We're getting ready for a big move here. To the left, you're still in a trading range. More or less. Wait. Today trade breakouts. Ew. Ew. Ew, what's that? Ew, what's that? Ew, what's that? I end up having fall through, but geez, with a tail like that, do I really want to go short? Oh. Bear by any on it's low now. Today is known to not have much follow through. Can we get it right now though? I want to go short. Is that dumb for me to try to go short? Is it dumb for me to try to go short now? Ooh, it's a bad signal bar. Try. Small risk I'm willing to take. Every time I wait for a second to short, it never happens. And now it's going to happen perfectly. Second to short. Every time I wait for a second short, it never happens. And now it's going to create a second to short. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You might not even create it. Okay, I'll try one more time here. It's an ugly looking candle. Ugly looking setup. Risk is quite large. Ooh. Alright. It's the worst that can happen. I lose a little bamboo today. I'll be a little red today. What's the worst that can happen? I'll be a little red today. Now this is your new signal bar. Not so nice anymore. Terrible signal bar now. Fair enough. It's a failed breakdown. Like every time it's like a strong move and I actually wait for the second entry, it never happens. But here, it's just the market so graciously gives us a second entry short. Only when I enter first entries it does that. This could be a strong reversal back up. Sure, why not? I certainly can't take that as a signal bar to go short. Are we looking to go long now is a question. Are we actually looking to go long? Golly, this is confusing. These two strong bull bars here make it very difficult for me. I mean, the setup itself makes it so I cannot go short here. I don't know. I'm looking for a breakdown. Sure, why not? Let's try. One time. It looks a little bullish to me, right? It looks a little bouncy. Like, it looks like it wants to go up. Signal bar is pretty ugly too. Okay. I don't know. Should I take the reversal back up? If this fails, should I reverse it? Nah, I'm not so keen on reversing things. But it would make sense to reverse, actually. It makes so much sense that I'm not willing to even let this come up break even here. I mean, if it could break over, I would come out and trade. Just because I'm so scared of the reversal here. Like, if this reverses back up, I mean, it can go really far. Maybe I'll come out break even and just take it. I'll come out break even. I'll just take the reversal if it does reverse. Because it could be a really good reversal here. I'm in the reversal. If you can't break this high, that's not a good sign. Okay. So I lose this trade. Yeah, this is diabolical, huh? Isn't it? Question is, should I keep trading? Quite diabolical. Quite diabolical here. There's no other way to manage that trade right there. I was like thinking maybe the reversal is really good. I mean, that could be worth it. Because we're at the bottom of the trading range. This could be a really strong pushback to the upside. Could be, but now it's getting choppy. Now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 overlapping bars. 4 overlapping bars in a row. It takes me up to the tick and pushes back up. It's just one of those days. It just keeps taking your stop loss out before really pushing where you want it to push. It took me up by a tick. It took me up by a couple ticks. Probably best to sit in my pause. This is very confusing to me. Very difficult. Very difficult. Down 500. I was up 4. I was basically up 500. Now I'm down 500. That's $1,000 of threshold gone. And I think I would trade more today, to be honest. But only if the price action was good. Price action is stinky. It's really stinky today. Very difficult. Very difficult. I think it's very difficult, at least. Some people might be thriving in this, but golly. Like, I took the trade. I came out break even. I was like, all right, well, if the trap does trigger, this could be a nice push to the upside. And my setups are betraying me today. It betrayed me here. I try to go short here. Get to the bottom of the trading range. End up making the move, but took my stop out before doing so. And same here. I tried to go long here, but took my stop out before making the move I wanted to make. And that's 2 times already. So I basically lost 2 trades in a row, and both of them were off, in my opinion, good setups. So it's like, I could take the best setups today, and it may just never work out just because of the market cycle. It's just one of those days. It's too choppy. Too many retracements. In my opinion, those are all fine setups. The main issue today is that I'm actually just even trading today. That's the actual main issue. Like I said, when I was up 400, 500, I was like, I really only able to take setups if I like really, really like it. And this, it was pretty good. I mean, it's not the worst setup. That was a pretty decent setup. Here again, like, I took this short and it didn't work out, and I went long. I reversed it. And then that happened to actually take me out too. Like, this doesn't happen very often, but it did today. It does today. It's happening multiple times today. So, what can you do, right? Just watch it happen. It's painful, but it's not the end of the world. And the best part about it, the most information I can get from that, is that today is just not a good day to trade. Probably until 1 p.m. And I probably will just have to end it here. Because, yeah, the markets are diabolical. And I don't want to keep trading in this low EV environment. It's not worth it. It's not worth it for me, in my opinion. It's just too confusing. Too many reversals, too much chop, too many breakouts, two reversals, too many breakouts without follow through. It's just like a marquee price action for trading range day. Best to stay away from it. Down 500, it's a $500 lesson. And unfortunately, I paid it. Actually, lost 3 trades. Lost this trade, lost this trade, lost this trade. Lost 3 trades in a row. Whoop. This is sometimes, that's what happens. And honestly, the best thing I can do is stop trading today because it's just not a good day to trade. This is diabolical right here. Pushing up here. Nothing's obvious. Like literally, if I buy or sell here, I just don't know what's gonna happen. It looks like it wants to go up, but I really don't know. It looks like it wants to go up, but it's so confusing. I just have no clue. I'm thinking I'm gonna take one more trade today, but it's really silly for me to take it. It would be like just gambling. A day like today. I'm not saying trading is gambling or I like to trade a gambling style, but on a day like today, almost every trade feels like gambling because of the price action. Like I said, it looks like it's gonna go up. It's going up, but not very much. This is crazy. Uh, eh, eh, eh. Strong bear bar and near its low. Okay. Breaking, test the top of the triangle, breaking back down the bottom of the triangle. Okay. 2 strong bear bars in a row. Okay. Trying to build a bias here. Not sure. 3 bear bars in a row? Okay. 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 Still diabolical. Pushing back up. Still diabolical. It's up and down, up and down, up and down. One of those days. Yep, one of those days. Fails to get you short on the 2500 tick a chart. What to do here? What to do here? What shall we do here? The answer should be nothing, but I am going for it. Give me a higher level right here, mate. Come on. Multiple balances on top of this triangle. Oh boy. Should I just be looking to go short here or something? What is going on? What in darnation, pandas? What in darnation is going on here? Okay. It looks bearish to me. This looks bearish to me. I don't know. It looks bearish to me, pandas. Fails second entry long here. I guess I'll try one more time to go short. But it looks somewhat bearish to me right now. It looks like a cup and handle. Like, if this comes back down, I'm gonna try. Whoa! How wrong could one be? How wrong could one actually be in this situation? Like this big push down and then the second push down. Maybe this is a double bottom, triple bottom. Right, 1, 2, 3. Push back to the top trading range. Okay, I guess I'll cancel that. What in the world? Wow, this pandas. This is difficult. If you want to trade difficult price action, this is what you should trade every day. What is going on? Fail second entry short. I guess I'll try. Last trade of the stream. Let's get it. Probably just have to scalp this too. Probably can't even swing it. which is dumb, right? Which is another downfall about trading range days. You can't really swing anything. Like you can't get like a really big trade. You can't have a really big trade. It's hard to. Everything reverses. I'm sitting my pause here. I'm not sure what's happening. This could explode to the upside, I guess. Just sitting my pause. No. I don't love anything here. I don't love anything here. I don't actually love anything. How many times can one switch their premise? How many times can one switch their premise? How many times can one switch their premise? Ew. 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 What the heck? That's gross. Ew. 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 That's gross. Ew. No, thank you. Ew, yucky. That's yucky. What? What? Get rid of this triangle. It's confusing me. It is, you gotta trade it as it is. And it is just a pure nasty trading range right now. It is just diabolical. You gotta get rid of the triangle. It's making me confused. It's making me anticipate something which is not there. And really what's here is just this disgusting, absolutely disgusting trading range. Gross. So gross. I mean, should I be going long here? Get back to the top? Is that how that works? Yeah, is that how trading works? Should I just buy low, sell high? Is that how trading works? Buy low, sell high? Is that the name of the game today? That's the question. A lower high, I'll take it to the bottom of the trading range, whatever. Lower high. Come on. Come on. Give it to me. Trigger and then go lower. Trigger and go lower. Break the previous candles high. And then break the previous candles low. Let's do it. One time. Come on. Come on. Come out. Come out. No. This, pandas. What am I looking at here? This. I'm just focused entirely on the short term right now. 100% on the short term. That's all I'm looking at right now. 1,000% on just the short term. We go long here, no? No, we can't. We don't have space. How much space is that? It's 20 points. Not even worth. Not even worth. Like, this is why I don't want to trade today. Because, like, I'm going to stare at this chart. I'm going to make up so many reasons to take a trade. And really, when you look at it, it's just sit on pause. Just sit on pause all day. You know what I mean? It's really what the price action is telling us. Golly. What? 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 I should have just gone long. Is that what you're telling me? I should have just gone long right there? What? Dare I? Pandas, one time, dare I? Dare I do it? Limit order trade, dare I one time? Try to go short here, dare I? Just just triple dog dare. It's what's been happening, right, pandas? Buy low, sell high. It's what's been happening. This to me is as good as any other trade right now. Not any other trade. Let me tell you about it. This is probably the best. Oh, whoa, whoa! You break strong beneath here, I might be a seller. If you strong break beneath here, but if not, what can happen? I have no idea. Golly, this is gross. It's creating his own little triangle here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Right, this is as good as any other trade. This has to be as good as any other trade. Just sell up here. Sell it. Just do it. Right? Might as well. Top of a trading range. I am so scared. I am deathly afraid right now. I'll maybe do 10 points of risk. $10 points of risk? Maybe. This has to be the best trade of the day, right? Limit order trade in the limit order market in this limit order range. This has to be the best trade I can think of right now. This is it. Isn't it not? In fact, it's not even getting up here. In fact, it's not even getting up here. Ah. You know, the crazy thing is, pandas, if you just stop trading today, I bet you tomorrow we can make $1,000 to $2,000. You know, like, if you just stop trading today, we probably can make $1,000 to $2,000 easy tomorrow. Like, this is literally one trade I can recover this 541, negative 541. That's one trade. Yeah, I'm trading this diabolical price action right now. Is this not the best trade to take? Still, in this trading range. Is this not the best trade? I think it is. We're going to have the small stop, and we're going to try to actually get a decent reward. Get to the bottom of the trading range again. I'll only really look to go short if we get multiple bear bars in a row. 2 or 3, and then a small pullback, and then maybe go short again. That's, gotta basically look for a breakout here. And also, it might be like, even if you just wait till 1 o'clock, you might just have better price action when Trump's speaking. Might just get volatility. Well, would you look at that? Shenanigans. I'm scared. Pandas, hold me. Thoughts and prayers. Hold my hand. Hold my hand, pandas. We're going for a limit order trade. Only done by the best of the best. This type of trading, only the most seasoned traders can do such things. Not any Joe Schmo can take a trade like this. Not any Joe Schmo can do it. Only the best of the best can do it. And you're watching the best of the best do it right now. Only the best of the best can take a trade as crazy as this. Can trade with limit orders. Only the best of the best. So don't mess. I can't even get to the top of the trading range. Can't even get there. We've been stuck in this disgusting cluster for 30 minutes. What are we looking at right now? We've been stuck here. Heisenberg, hold my paw, please. Brace for impact. Brace for impact. What in the world, pandas? What are we dealing with here? I was ready for a bad day, but this is bad. This is very, very stinky. Very, very stinky trading. Very stinky price action. Very, very stinky. Now we're creating this OII pattern on the 5-minute chart. And it's basically I'm trying to stand in front of a move like a speeding train. I want the speeding train to stop. Jamil says, "Good morning. I had a green day. Went to pick up my contacts. Now I can finally see the charts." It helps when you can see the charts when you trade. I'm not gonna lie. It does help. I can't imagine how good you are now that you can actually see the charts. That was a huge handicap you put on yourself. But I respect it. I respect it. Pandas. I mean, what do you do here other than watch this break out? Like, you can't trade it otherwise until it breaks out. It's going to be a very difficult time to break out here, in my opinion. Jamil, stick to your green day. Yes, you left at a good time. But I think it's now about time you make that breakfast sandwich. I think it's about time you make breakfast. Golly. Ooh. Will it actually hit my entry here? We had like amazing cluster of candles. We're not going anywhere, are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've been trading in this cluster of candles here. It's 20 points on the Nasdaq. On a $24,000 product, we've been trading $20 within a $20 range. So sick, if you ask me. So incredibly disgusting. Yeah, see? Yeah, see? Alright, what's going on here, pandas? What is going on here? Don't you dare close on a doji like this. Don't you dare. I mean, it's getting ready for something, pandas. This is diabolical. Now I just want to see which side this breaks out on. We've invested so much time just staring at this, with this doing nothing. I mean, I actually want to see it break out now. Okay, looks like it's breaking to the downside. I have a small bias to the downside right now. I have a small bias to the downside. Small down bias at downside. Look at this. Bull, bear, bull, bear, bull, bull, bear, bull, bear, bull, bear, bear. Two bears in a row. Strong bear right in here is low. I got a slight bearish bias right now. I might as well try. That's gross. That's gross. Gross. That is disgusting. Okay. Will we get a pullback here is a question. The answer may be no. We're going to get a pullback is a question. The answer may be no. On a day like today, they may give you zero chance when it just breaks out to get in. Okay. I mean, we're basically just at the bottom of the trading range. It makes sense people are buying here, limit orders. Makes complete sense. I don't blame them. In fact, that's what I should be doing, to be honest. Gross. Gross. Man. I mean, don't get me wrong. We did break to the downside here of this cluster of candles. We certainly have broken down multiple bear bars in a row. Now it's retracing to retest. I could try. Let's see. I could try. Let's see. This is like a big risk, low probability trade. Not big risk. This is a small risk, good reward, low probability trade. Here we go. Low probability trade here, pandas. I'm just calling it out right now. It's a low probability trade. Ooh, even worse with a signal bar like that. Untrue. Can't even take it, in fact. What is that? Just coming back to the top of the trading range now, huh? Like, that's so strong. Three bull bars in a row. Let's shoot for the stars. Let's shoot for the stars. Shooting for the stars. Do I really want to see what happens if this pushes back up? Not really. Do I really want to see what happens if this pushes back up? I'm like pretty certain I lose this trade if it pushes back up. Like the fact that it didn't break down here, I'm like pretty certain like this is not as strong as I think it is. All right. The big kahuna. We're shooting for the stars. Oh. Shooting for the stars, pandas. Shooting for the stars. The candle finish. It's a lower high, second to short. The candle finish. Candle finish. Come on! Ah, it's annoying. Everything's coming out break even right now. Everything's coming out break even. Now it's going down. Oh, pushing back up. I almost don't mind if it reverses. I almost want to see it reverse, so I know my break even was good. I mean, if it fails to reverse again here, I gotta try, I think. If it fails to reverse again here, I gotta try. If it fails to reverse here again, I gotta just try one contract. Let's see it swing. If it fails to reverse here, I gotta try to push down. I'm gonna try. One contract. Many times the reverse and it failed. Multiplied, failed here. Many times the reverse. I could be bamboozling myself, but I think it's worth a try here. I could be really bamboozling myself here, but I think it's worth a try. Should I let it cook? I should let this cook a little bit, no? I should let this cook a little bit. Probably bad. Probably lose this trade. Darn. It's all good. I thought it was worth a try. Yeah, I don't know. We had a good move. This is why I wanted to try and see. Let it cook a little bit, but probably going to burn me. Probably get burned. Probably overcook it. When do I say I'm wrong? When do I say I'm wrong here? I'm definitely wrong up here, huh? If it comes up here, I'm definitely 100% wrong, no? I think so. If it comes up here, I'm 100% wrong on this trade. But until then, let's see if we get some bamboo here. Lower high, I'll take it. Hate to see that. Hate to see the lower high failing immediately. Obvious reversal point. Is that what this is? Let it cook. I have to let it cook for an hour here. I don't like this. Whatever. Good risk reward here. Let's try. Yeah, I lost. Dang it. Yeah, the 5 minute didn't look good either. The 5 minute could not close beneath the previous day's high, causing this big push up. But I 100% lose at this point, so I'll just take the hit. Let's just see. 100% loses. My whole premise is completely wrong if it breaks this high. In my opinion. We'll scale in one time here, second to short, I guess. We can try. I mean, it's not worth scaling in just because it's basically where my original entry was. Second to short, good signal bar. Possible push to the downside here. Low probability trade. I already admitted it early on. Can I handle another reversal is the question. I don't think I want to see another reversal here. Might be one of those days. You gotta just hold the whole risk, the risk in the entire trade until it's finished. I certainly don't want to see a double bottom here. If it bounces all the way back up here, I think I'm done. I certainly don't want to see a double bottom here. If it bounces here, I don't really want to stick around and find out what happens. If it bounces here, it is what it is. And if I get taken out, I get taken out. It's fine. Clearly underneath the 20 MA. Maybe I'm taking away too much my risk here. But yeah, I mean, if I see a double bottom like this, do I really want to find out what happens here? If the double bottoms like this, do I want to stick around and find out what happens? I don't think so. I mean, double bottoms, like, I don't really want to stick around and find out. I don't really want to stick around and find out. If the double bottom's there, like, what can you do? Like, I don't want to see a double bottom there. Strong support. The 5 minute also doesn't look strong to go down. Difficult. Difficult. Yeah, double bottom. I don't know if I really want to see what happens. The double bottom like that. On a higher time frame, that's a micro double bottom. 5 minute, right? It's a micro double bottom. At the bottom of the trading range, we're gonna get a micro double bottom. Maybe come back to the top of the trading range. I'm not so in love with this target that we have to hit it today, or right now even. I'm not so in love with that target that I'm willing to hold a double bottom like that. We'll come on break even. If it goes down, it goes down. I mean, if we get like right here, then I'll just go short. Maybe just salvage a few bamboo sticks. But as far as this movement is going, like I do not trust it. I cannot trust it. It's not a strong move. It's not a strong breakout. Now I'm glad I came out of the trade. Got 2 bull bars in a row. Almost want to reverse it back up now. Almost want to reverse it back up because we didn't make the move. We couldn't break out. We couldn't actually do what we needed to do. In my opinion, at least. I said for certain we lose a trade if we break above this high. And we're almost there. You got 3 strong bull bars in a row, and you're thinking certainly I would have lost this trade if I held. That's why I said I didn't want to stick around and find out what happens if it double bottoms, and that's exactly what happened here. I went short here. It took me out break even. Went short here. Took me out break even. Went short here. Took me out break even. Last 3 trades, break even trades. It makes sense on a day like today. Everything's gonna take you out break even just because the market's not really moving. It keeps chopping. Don't know. Don't know. Interesting. So to me, it's an obvious trading range day. I feel like I gotta go long here. I feel like I have to go long. It's just too apparent this is a trading range day. And I cannot look for breakouts because of that. Even if the target is fairly close to the price action, to the current price. Some days you get a lot of opportunities, some days this is what you get. The thing about trading is like I never know how much money I'm going to make or how much money I'm going to lose. It really just depends on the opportunities. High or low here. I gotta go long, right, pandas? I gotta go long here. If I fail to take an inch short, I gotta try, in my opinion. And that's it, you know. I just gotta try. Okay, so we lose this trade. If I held this trade, we lost it because my stop loss was up here at this line. So I'm thinking certainly, you know, whatever short I had, it's dead right there. It's actually dead right there. So naturally, I'm thinking to go long now because my short died. Naturally, I'm thinking of going long because my short died. And then we come back into this this price range that we saw a lot of balance in. We saw that there was a lot of equilibrium here, so market may want to come back here. The outside bar reversal, I'm taking it 1. It's not, I'm going to take it 2. I'm coming back into this area of balance, which on a day like today just feels like maybe very strong. The gravitational pull may be very strong just because there's no conviction anywhere else. So you're going to go to the path of least resistance here, in my opinion. This is a beaut if I can get it here. This is a beaut if I can get this here. Gotta act fast. This trade I cannot pass up. And if I lose this trade, I think I'll be happy. Even if I lose it. It's one of those trades I'll be happy even if I lose. It's a really good looking setup. It's double bottomed here. Coming back in this area of balance. And it's a fail signature short. Right off the 20 EMA with a good signal bar. I think I gotta try this 9 out of 10 times. I love the trade so much, I'm going with 2 here. It might be a quick stop out, who knows? I'd hate to see it, but it might be a quick stop out. Yeah, maybe a quick stop out here. What can you do about it? You gotta take the trade. I think it looks nice. I think it looks really good. Really good trade there. And today just might be one of those days. Even the best looking trade setups won't work. And we might pay the price here because of that. Sean Bulbar ending on tie. Follow through, please. Give me follow through. Give me follow through one time. Going back to this area of balance here. I hate to see it. I hate to see it though. I want this to move. I hate to see it come out, take me out break even. I hate to see it, but it may do it. I hate to see it, but it may do it. I don't want it to do it, but it may do it. The dilemma. I'm holding my risk here. I like to trade so much. I'm gonna hold my risk here. I like to trade so much. I'm gonna hold my risk here, and it is what it is. I like this trade so much. I'm gonna hold my risk here. I'm gonna risk the break even, and I'm gonna hold it because I like this trade so much. And if I lose, pandas, and I'm sticking to it. And I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to the story. I'm sticking to that story. If I lose, I lose. I really don't want to lose, but I just like the trade so much. I'm holding on to it. I really like this trade. if it comes out to break even and reverses on me, like if I had to get rid of my break even and reverses on me, it is what it is. It makes a 1-to-1, which is so nice already. Maybe I should just take it on the 1-to-1. Today's not a day to swing, but I like to trade so much. I think I gotta hold, right, pandas? I like to trade so much. I think I gotta hold. I don't think I'm gonna hold after 2 bear bars. If there's 2 bear bars, I'm gonna just take it out at break even. I love to see this. I love to see this right here. One time, pandas. One time. Pandas, one time! No! Please. I don't know if I should hold. Take the full risk. Take the full risk. Oh. Pandas. It didn't even let me in. Get me in. I'll take it, whatever. We hold, right? We hold. We have no reason to get out of the trade. Strong bull bar ending on its high with follow through. Strong bull bar ending on its high with follow through. No reason to get out of the trade, right? Still no reason to get out of the trade. Got greedy? Am I getting greedy here? Am I getting greedy? I'm gonna take out one. First reversal, I'm taking out one. Secure some profits. I took out one, pandas. I'm securing profits here. Just securing profits there, pandas, just in case. I don't know. It gave me slip. Whatever. The price didn't even get there and it took me out like below. Whatever. It is what it is. Just in case, pandas. I took one out for some profit taking. And I'm going to have one runner just in case this gets back to the top of the trading range. Right? Like 2,500 tick chart trading range. It can get up there. I'm looking for a nice move here if I can get it. And it don't look like it. Doesn't look very strong anymore. Darn. Oh, okay. Never mind. I take it all back. I take it all back. Come on. Strong bull bar ending on its high. That has to have some follow through, right? That has to have some follow through, right? That has to have some follow through! Pandas! No! Come on! I'm swinging this. Never mind. I'm gonna just take it here. I like my target here. Come on!
Target filled.
Pandas! Easy peasy. Easy peasy, pandas. Like, I waited so patiently for that. My first trade I made 370. My second trade I made 700. I like that trade so much. Like, I just had to try. We double bottomed off of the previous day's high. Failed second just short into the beautiful with a nice signal bar. And coming back into this area of balance was just the main reason why I felt like we can come back up here and get vacuumed up to the top of this trading range. Just because the market loved this price so much. And we're just back into here. And, You know, I mean, why do I know? Why do I think the market loved this price? Look at it. Look at just how many candles there are here, just going back and forth doing nothing. Good take profit there, I think. Otherwise, my take profit would have been here. I would have put it here for the swing trade. Well, let's see. Maybe it's a bad take profit. Maybe this flies up into outer space, which it definitely could. But I want to definitely, I don't know. I think I'm happy with that. I'm glad I took this one off because I just was not sure. I just was not sure. Like maybe it'll get stopped up here at the top of this range, and it was bouncing off, creating this bear bar. I felt like maybe I might have, not drawn my trading range correctly, but ended up getting to the top of it where I thought it was gonna go, and made some good bamboo. We made good bamboo on that trade. I mean, we're basically back to the height of where we were earlier today, like more or less. We're just kind of back to where we were after our first trade. It just kind of shows like I basically won 2 trades today and I lost 1 trade. Oh, sorry, I won 2. My record today is 2-3. That's my record. And like, how many break evens we have today? We have 1, 2, 3. 4, and we have 4 break evens. This looks ugly. All right, let's get rid of the break evens. But we're 2-3, and with 2-3, I'm up 482. Even if I lost 3 trades in a row, I still made enough money on this good trade because my risk reward was so good. My risk reward was excellent. You know what? I really like how I took that trade at the end because my first trade, my first contract, I took it at more than 1-1. And my second contract, I took it at more than 1-2. Beautiful trade today, actually, on a day like today. I take it back. I managed that. This was a really good take profit now. I would have got stopped out here. Really good take profit at the top of this trading range that I drew. And that's when all this clustering started happening. And I just marked the top of it. Took a really good take profit, in my opinion. Was very patient. And it came to a point where I saw a setup I could not pass up. I had too many things going for it to a point where even if I lost a trade, I'll just say, so be it. So be it. And beautiful trade. Beautiful trade. I love it. I love that trade. And that's kind of maybe the criteria I need to take from now on. Only take trades I absolutely love. Only take trades I absolutely love. So I'm able to do a $2,500 payout today for myself with the prop firm I'm trading. I'm trading 2 prop firms right now at the same time, and yeah, one prop firm is daily payouts, and the other prop firm, the Apex one, the one I'm trading here, you can see on the screen, top left is Apex, and they're like 8-day payouts. Payouts every 8 days, basically once every 2 weeks, in my opinion. That's how it works. And where are we right now? My highest account is 5,207. I mean, if I add it all up, let me add it all up. I hate doing this. I love that trade, Pandas. Like, I'm actually just proud of that trade. Like, even if I lost it, if those are the quality trades you're taking only, then you're in a good place, even if you lose it. And that's what I'm saying. Trading is a profession where even if the results are not good, that does not mean you messed up. It's like going in poker and having pocket aces, and your opponent goes all in. Guess what you're doing? You too are going like all in. and can you like really blame yourself for that if you lose? And they had like, I don't know, 2-7. Like, what can you do? Like, if you lose, you lose, but you got to be happy with the decision you make of taking uh, that trade. And I guess I'm at a place where I can recognize that now. Now, like, what I really have to do is make sure I was like, it's the problem with that is that this is a rare to have such a nice setup with um, very few red flags. Mostly, you know, very few red flags. One second, Pandas. I cannot use this calculator. I'm trying to figure out exactly how much money I have right now. Okay. Yeah, it's more or less. It's more or less doubling up the highest account or my top account. It's more or less. Maybe I'm 10K off. 10K off. Makes sense. It's like I'm at $92,000 right now on my counts, but if I multiply that top count by 20, it's like 100K. So I'm like $8,000 off. When we're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars. Pretty good, Pandas. Pretty good. And I think that's it. We call it for today. I think we call it for today. Like, we just call it. And that's another thing about trading is that I had this, you have this strong premise of this gap trying to fill here, but you cannot ignore the market cycle that we're in. We really cannot ignore it. And all right, this is the regular trading hour, so there's a gap from Friday's close to Monday's open. Today's open. It's a fairly large gap here, and we're trading near it. So it's very enticing to try to keep trading and filling this gap. But the very first priority is market cycle when it comes to any type of analysis. What market cycle we're in? We are in trading range market cycle. Big up, big down, big up, big down. And when I saw that, I already knew today's gonna be tricky, right? Big up, big down, big up, big down, big up, big down, big up, probably, right? Like, and before any profit targets you hit, any levels, market cycle is the number one thing you have to consider before taking any trade. And that saved me, right? The micro double bottom, the bottom of a trading range, saved me from keep trying to go short to fill this gap. You know what I mean, Pandas? So please, this is such a good take profit. That is such a beautiful take profit, Pandas. I mean, I read this like a book. I read this like a children's book. Golly. All right, Pandas. Hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. We're getting closer to our goal. I'm looking for $1 million, and we're 10% of the way there. And it's only April. And I've only had these accounts for like 2 weeks, 2 full weeks. This is my third week trading these accounts. And we're already 10% of the way there. And I'm not going to try to use that as some sort of guide because I'm just trading lights out right now. And trust me, I'm keeping myself in check every day. I'm coming to every single day thinking I'm going to lose money. That's basically my mentality. I'm going to lose money every single day. And even if, basically I'm like on like a 4 or 5 day winning streak of like, and every day I'm making like 2K, 1K. Today I made 500 on a tough day. I'll take it. But I'm just saying, I am ready to lose. I'm basically, my mindset every day is to lose money. And I'm probably going to lose money today. And just having that mindset just makes me know that I'm just ready to stop trading if I lose too much. I'm just in a place where I'm really trying to keep myself in check, and I'm keeping my expectations like $1 million. If I can make $1 million in 1 year, that's incredible. That's absolutely incredible, and that's like, and even not even being able to do that, maybe it takes me like 2 years to make $1 million. Still incredible, making 500K a year. I mean, do you make 500K a year? I don't know. Probably not. Most of the people in the world do not make 500K in a year, and so I'm trying to just temper all my expectations, knowing that 500 today is good, knowing that $200 today is good. Like, if you think about it, if you can make $200 on average, you can make $1 million a year, right? If you have 20 accounts, the math works out where you make $200 on average per day, right? That includes your wins, your losses. You make $2,000 a day, you lose 1,800 the next day, let's say. Or sorry, you lose 1,600 the next day. You're still $200 on average on those 2 days. So as long as you're making 200 an average per day, you're on track to make $1 million a year, pandas. You're on track to make $1 million a year. $200, pandas. That's 10 points on the Nasdaq with one contract. That's 10 points on the Nasdaq with one contract. 10 points on Nasdaq is like, it's nothing. Like, literally almost every movement is 10 points. And so if you can find it, if you can find your edge, you're in a good place. You're in a good place. I think, honestly, I don't think I would touch this market again until after 1 p.m. because this is looking diabolical here. So, fans, I'll see you guys bright and early on Tuesday, tomorrow. And be careful today, Pandas. Like today, I'm telling you, it's going to be tricky. I'll wait till 1 o'clock. I think most people are. And then part of the market's going to be maybe in this trading range until then. I wouldn't be surprised. So, Pandas, hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. As always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.